something has happened recently, and it's driving me crazy because, as you know, I'm hugely arrogant. I mean, I think I know everything, and in general, I do. But I can't figure out what happened. I think I have a general concept of what happened, but Andrew Cuomo, all of a sudden, he has every left-wing entity imaginable, destroying him. He's on the defensive. And don't forget, when it was even mentioned to him earlier about him being responsible for these deaths, he would just blame someone else.
We've done a full study of it. The virus came into nursing homes from the staff. This is before we knew there was asymptomatic spread, before we had the testing capacity.
So that was there, and now the wolves are coming for him. We have left-wing media going after Andrew Cuomo. We have Democrat state representatives in New York going after Andrew Cuomo. We have a U.S. attorney and FBI investigation into Andrew Cuomo. And let's pause for a moment here. I know you and I love to believe the best about our cultural institutions. In case you haven't been paying attention, the FBI is not investigating anybody the Democrats don't want investigated. That's simply a fact. Here's the New York AG's findings at the end of January on the nursing homes. New York undercounted deaths from COVID-19 by as much as 50%. Insufficient PPE and testing increased risk. Lack of compliance from nursing homes led to more deaths. And now they're after Cuomo about it. And of course, he's going to do that Cuomo tough guy impression thing where he tries to blast right back at you, give you the who cares routine.
Who cares? 33, 28, died in a hospital, died in a nursing home. They died.
I think their families probably care if the incompetence came from the governor himself. I kind of think that would be a big deal. People would care about that. And now it's breaking. The dam's breaking. The New York Post broke the news. Cuomo's aide, or former aide, Cuomo aide Melissa DeRosa admits they hid nursing home data so the feds wouldn't find out. We have an assemblyman from Queens, a Democrat assemblyman from Queens, piling on, saying this.
When we get closer to the truth behind the growing nursing home scandal in New York, Governor Cuomo tries to implicate you in the cover-up or threatens your livelihood if you don't lie for him. And that's what happened to me in the last 1 week. I was one of 6 lawmakers in that private meeting for 2 hours with Secretary DeRosa when she accidentally told us the truth, that there was a cover-up and fear that the information would be weaponized against Governor Cuomo. That moment, I had to tell the truth, and I had to let the public know what happened. And Governor Cuomo called me the next day at 8 p.m. while I was about to bathe my kids. I was with my wife, and for 10 minutes, he berated me. He yelled at me. He told me that, my career will be over. He's been biting his tongue for months against me. And I had tonight, not tomorrow, tonight, to issue a new statement, essentially asking me to lie, and asking me, I heard and I saw a crime the other day. And he's asking me that I did not see that crime.
And Cuomo, in the true New York fashion, fighting back as best he can.
My office, more than me, has had a long and hostile relationship with Assemblyman Ron Kim. It goes back to the issue on nail salons. We passed a bill. Assemblyman Kim supported the bill. He then flipped 180 degrees because the nail salon business owners found the bill onerous. He supported the bill. He signed the bill. He was at the bill signing. Then the business people in his community got upset, and then he changed his position, actually used his lobbying firm to lobby on behalf of the business owners, continued to use that lobbying firm and that political operative as his own, and then raised money from those business owners and continues to. And I believe it was unethical, if not illegal, and I believe it's a continuing racket because he's still doing it.
Illegal? Unethical? Continuing racket? Oof. But the thing is, it's not just the New York Post. It's not just Ron Kim. It seems to be everyone all of a sudden. Bill de Blasio had to get in on it.
That's classic Andrew Cuomo. A lot of people in New York State have received those phone calls. The bullying is nothing new. I believe Ron Kim, and it's very, very sad. No public servant, no person who's telling the truth should be treated that way. But yeah, the threats, the belittling, the demand that someone change their statement right that moment, many, many times I've heard that, and I know a lot of other people in this state have heard that.
Yeah, but here's what's weird. Before we get to my buddy Kieran Lawler, here's what's weird. Cuomo hasn't changed. Yeah, he's heard that. They've all heard that, but this is the same Andrew Cuomo that has always been there. Why now? Why public? Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.